So finally, after the wheel damage, after staying the night in David rather than take a chance going to Boquete, I've just come out of David and going towards Boquete now. This road apparently is a new road, so hopefully I shouldn't have any mishaps, but the scenery to now is amazing. Last night it just felt like driving back. People have been very, very helpful. Two men stopped when I was in the middle of nowhere in the pitch black at 8 o'clock last night. Changed the wheel for me and directed me to David. I got to David. They could have chopped me up in little pieces. And I thought that was what was going to happen, but no, they're very helpful. I got to David, couldn't see a hotel anywhere, so I took a road where there seemed to be a bit of life. Saw 3 police officers, and they got in the car, which frightened me, and directed me to turn down this road that was poorly lit, and then to take a right into this yard area. And they got in there and it was a hotel that they'd taken me to. So, and they shook my hand and I thanked them. So I stayed in the hotel. It was a basic hotel, but only $30 a night, and had a good sleep and woke up a bit refreshed. Up to now I've done about 300 miles inside of 6 hours. This is Boquete, and I can see what everyone raves about. Oh, there's the hotel I'm staying at. Ah. I'll just park around here for the moment. We've just come out of the city of David. There's a lovely bungalow. And this is just typical of Panama. As soon as you come out, you got beautiful scenery out of any major town. Roads are empty. It's 7:15 in the morning. Pretty flat for a while, and then it starts to climb, if I remember right. And there's an area where there's some absolutely beautiful scenery, like it's come out of the lost world. I wasn't that impressed with Boquete. The area outside Boquete and Alto Boquete, yes, but the small town of Boquete, beautiful. There was hardly any cars, and people were getting by on the drive around in huge 4x4s, and it was just horrendous. It's just a shame. And the poor Panamanian people, because of that, the Panamanian people are struggling to live there. So I wasn't impressed with it at all. In fact, the first night, I only spent one night there. I intended to spend 3. But the first night it was celebrations were to do with the when they broke away from Colombia about 100 years ago, and the celebration in Boquete consisted of hugely loud music. Well, it wasn't music, it was trash, like the British rap stuff, but a Panamanian version. And the volume, I have never heard such a high volume in my life. And I was in a hotel about a quarter of a mile away from where the show was. And I wondered why when I booked into the hotel there was no one in it. And it was simply because no one had gone to stay in Boquete because of the noise. So I booked out. I was a bit annoyed with the hotelier. I said, "You could have told me." He said, "Well, you don't speak Spanish." I said, "But you're talking to me in English. You could tell me in English." And then he said, "Oh, well, we didn't know it was going to go on." It was like one lie after another. I said, all you had to do was say, "Look, don't come on Saturday, you'll not sleep." And I didn't. I didn't get any sleep at all. I had to lie there with paper stuck in my ears. Anyway, it was an experience. So I went back to David because the first night that I intended to stay at Boquete, I couldn't because of the damage to the wheel. And I went back and stayed in the hotel that these 3 police officers had taken me to in the first place. And it was nice, nice and pleasant, good, nice bed, and nice air-conditioned room. So now I'm on my way back to Panama City. It's supposed to be a 5.5-hour drive, but I'm doubting it. I think it's about 6.5. I just let a wagon pass me because I pulled over to take a photograph, and I need to get past him because once he hits the hills I'll be stuck behind him for an hour. So this is the Panamanian highway. I must admit, it starts off in Panama City, and I thought it was too late. The 4-lane highway all the way to the distance. It's like this. It's like an A road in England. There's one area where it gets really, really horrendous. The road surface. I don't know why they haven't patched it up. That's where I damaged the wheel in the middle of nowhere. But it's just nothing but rainforest that I'm driving through. It's beautiful. The weather at the moment, very cool. Well, cool but comfortable.